What is good, YouTube? Warstu here with a DC mega video. So we're going to talk about Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods. We're also going to talk about the Flash movie fake plot leak. And we also need to talk about the SnyderVerse. The SnyderVerse needs addressing massively. It really does. So, yo, what is good, YouTube? Warstu here. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to never miss any of the videos. Check us out on Instagram at Warstu. If you want to see the face behind the voice, and check us out on Twitter, WarstuG. Right, let's get into this video. So Shazam 2 Fury of the Gods starts shooting later this week, and it's freaking hilarious that director David S. Sandberg, who I've had the pleasure to speak with at the UK Shazam event, we had a 5-10 minute conversation. Pretty cool guy. So recently he leaked the ending of his up and coming movie, which was freaking hilarious, and some people thought it was actually real, and that makes absolutely no sense at all why people would think that the director would leak the end of a movie over a month before they start shooting. It's absolutely hilarious. So what he did is he walked into the room, his office, Shazam 2, got the script out, went straight to the last page, and it reads like this: Freddy picks up Batman's dusty cowl from the ground. Freddy, but this doesn't make any sense. Billy, or maybe it does. They all look to Billy. Billy, I guess the real Justice League was the friends we made all along. Fade out, the end. And it's got a watermark over the top that says David S. Sandberg. So it's trolling. It is trolling. It really is trolling. As we know, we've got the Henry Cavill stunt double cameo role in this movie because they couldn't negotiate a deal, but Henry Cavill was supposed to be in Shazam 1 for the exact same scene, but they couldn't negotiate a deal. And to be fair, I understand why it was a mediocre scene at best, so I understand why they didn't make that deal work, because it literally would have wasted Henry Cavill's time shooting that scene when there was literally nothing in the scene, so to speak. That is pretty funny. I thought I'd address it, but yeah, some people making out that the new Justice League is going to be formed post Shazam 2. Well, it can't be, because the ShazamVerse is in the SnyderVerse. It's post Batman vs Superman, so you can't retcon any of that. But the Flash movie is going to retcon all that, isn't it? No. So we'll address the SnyderVerse stuff at the end, because I don't really know what's going on with the SnyderVerse fans, to be honest. So I want to address that a little bit and give a tinsy bit of an update. But don't worry, there's going to be nothing in the title to suggest that. So the Flash movie has finished shooting here, and they are going up to Scotland to shoot some Gotham vibe scenes. To be honest, guys, this Flash movie has got more of a vibe of a Batman movie, so I can understand now why people are getting confused thinking it's a Batman movie. So there is a fake Flash plot leak out there that seems more like a Batman leak, to be fair, and it seems more like a Batman plot, but we go over it. It's so freaking fake. You guys keep asking me, so I just go over it. I'll entertain you. We used to do these videos back in day. So with Barry and Bruce, aka Ben Affleck, are trying to get Henry out of prison. Bruce indirectly pushes Barry to go back in time to save his mum, aka Flashpoint, and that's the plot. That's the first bit. Now what's interesting here is you'll see how ridiculous this sounds. Ben is Bruce the entire film, doesn't suit up at all, and is mainly present in the first act. So hang on a minute. This already contradicts itself. Ben is Bruce Wayne throughout the whole movie, but he's only in the first act mainly. Doesn't make any sense. Really doesn't. Main villains of this film will be the Rogues Gallery from Keaton's universe, including Captain Cold. Captain Cold was actually part of the Flashpoint paradox, so you're telling me all the villains are going to be from Keaton's universe? Reverse Flash isn't in the movie at all, but he's teased very briefly once. So let me get this straight. The film starts with Ben Affleck Batman, and Bruce obviously is Batman, and Barry Allen trying to get his father out of jail, but Reverse Flash doesn't appear in this movie. Okay, this just sounds terrible, but this is fake, but we're going over this just for jokes. Barry will break everything, of course. We travel to multiple universes, including Brandon's Ruth Superman, fake news, Linda Carter's Wonder Woman, fake news. Okay, Linda Carter bit. Okay, this is all obviously fake, but that bit could potentially happen. No CW cameo apparently didn't work out, but that could change. CW's cameos don't really matter. They don't really matter. There's some conspiracy theory that Grant Gustin's gonna be coming to the UK to shoot something, which I don't really think he is. Supergirl role isn't large. She's from Keaton's universe as their version of Superman. We know that they have casted a Latino Supergirl. Can't wait to see her. Instead of being Clark's cousin, she is the Earth Superman. Michael Keaton will have new tech-based suit Kingdom Come like. Michael Keaton is a mentor type, but will have action sequences kicking ass. Now I can confirm something that I don't know a lot of you people have seen. Okay, this could all be fake, but I do know they are actually casting for a stunt double for Michael Keaton. So Michael Keaton's definitely got stunt scenes, because on it there's a casting notice. I might put it up somewhere on the screen now, Warstu, if you remember. Yeah, there's a casting notice is for people who have played a stunt double for Michael Keaton before. So this bit could be true, but this is just guesswork. Batgirl will be introduced. Nah, I don't think she will be introduced because they revealed Supergirl already, so they would have introduced Batgirl already. Andy Muschietti would have. Batgirl is going to take over the mantle of DCU Batman, Earth 1, writing out Ben Affleck's Batman. So let me get this straight. They're going to replace Ben Affleck Batman with Batgirl. Who wrote this? Seriously, who wrote this? Ben Affleck Bruce Wayne will die writing him out of the universe and DCEU as Batman. I mean, that's been a rumor going on for like 10 years or so. So yeah, that's neither here or there. Barry will return to Earth 1 main DCEU Batcave and find out Bruce Ben is dead. Once he restores everything similar to Flashpoint Comics ended in the Batcave, Keaton will continue as the mentor type figure for Batgirl as she replaces Ben's Batman and the DCEU Bat. Not Keaton as rumored. Keaton, Batgirl, Supergirl are all set up to return in future films. This is so freaking funny because this seems like a Batman storyline, not a Flash storyline. So, and Andy Muschietti and Bob Muschietti said it was Flash-centric. There is nothing here that is Flash-centric. Yes, I get it. They've got no pull with Ezra Miller, the Flash, so they're using Michael Keaton and Ben Affleck to pull people in and introducing Supergirl. But guys, this is freaking ridiculous. Plot is rated 7 out of 10 by the leaker. So it doesn't sound like a Flash-centric movie, but I hope it changes. Guys, that is complete fabricated nonsense. So let's address the SnyderVerse stuff. So I put a post up on Twitter last night, Warstu G on Twitter, and I did find it quite interesting that the response we got on the Twitter sphere. So as you guys know, I am one of the founding freaking fathers of the SnyderVerse. I was there from day one. I've been covering SnyderVerse stuff for years. And some people have the audacity to say that I'm a Hamadaverse fanboy. No, I'm a DC fan. So I put a tweet up saying this: I get you to restore the SnyderVerse, but boycotting the Flash movie makes you look like a fake DC fan and just makes you look stupid, to be honest. And the response I got from this tweet, the engagement wasn't even high, but it was interesting how people were attacking me saying I'm not a real SnyderVerse fan because I'm going to support the DC universe going forward. Interesting. So I think people's logic is because there's been no official news, even though Zack Snyder came out recently in an interview to do with his Netflix movie and said it's all hope isn't lost. He didn't say, all right, Mephisto, all right, little Jimmy, stop it, it's done, it's dead, it's buried. He didn't say that. So what's interesting here is essentially people were saying, if you support the Flash movie, you're essentially a fake SnyderVerse fan. Now I find that pretty stupid, to be honest. I find that remark pretty darn bad because the Flash movie has Ben Affleck Batman in it. You know, who casted that character? Oh wait, that is Zack Snyder's Ben Affleck. Interesting. The Flash casted by Zack Snyder. Again, interesting. So you're gonna boycott the Flash movie because you think it's gonna make Warner Brothers restore the Snyderverse even faster. Interesting. Now I don't think you should be anti-Warner Brothers. What are you gonna do? So let me get it straight. You're not gonna watch the Flash movie, but you're gonna watch Black Adam, but it's still a Warner Brothers movie. Yeah, I know, but 7 Buck Productions are on it, and Walter Hamada's not an executive producer. That's not really relevant. The fact that it's a Warner Bros. Movie means he represents DC Films from Warner Bros. So yeah, he might not be an EP or producer on it at the moment, but I don't think boycotting the Flash movie is going to do anything. There is so many movies. What are you going to do? Boycott the Batman movie as well? No, guys. If you're a real DC fan, you will support everything. It doesn't mean you have to send all these viral tweets and start talking about it on a daily basis. No. So I think boycotting the Flash movie is just absolutely ridiculous. That is a fake plot leak for sure. So Zack Snyder opened up about Just See Two Chances in a recent interview. I love the characters. I love the world. It's such an amazing place to make a movie. So this is with Jake Hamilton, cool YouTuber, cool interviewer, and essentially it went down like this. Warner Bros. Has been aggressively anti-Snyder, if you will. What can I say? Clearly, there's not interest in my takes, but I would also say that, there are certainly interested. I would say originally in my take on the Justice League, they made decisions about that. I love the characters. I love the world, and I think it's an amazing place to make movies, and it's glorious IPs they have. I don't know what could be done to go forward. I think the fan movement is so strong and the intentions are so pure. I really have a huge respect for it, and I would hope the cooler heads prevail with them and they will see that there is a massive fandom that wants more. Interesting. So we know there's a massive fandom that wants more, and Zack is literally telling you, he's winking behind the camera going, guys, just hold on, guys, there's stuff going on behind the scenes. I've signed an NDA, I can't tell you. So guys, like I keep saying, like I've said, I've not heard anything new, but there are talks ongoing. There is discussions going on. Remember, it's not just Walter Hamada, it's not just Ann Sernoff, it's not just Toby Emmerich, and Toby Emmerich is being pushed out the door. Warner Brothers are literally kicking him out the door because of the whole Justice League reshoots disaster. But yeah, that just because Toby might be leaving soon does not mean Restore the Snyderverse is going to be instant. Like I said, guys, this is probably going to take months, if not to the latter part of 2021 before we get an official response. Don't be expecting a massive reveal at DC fandom like these fantasy websites tell you. You know, the fantasy websites we're on about. But guys, there is a multiverse coming. Whatever Walter Hamada DC Films want to do, support that. What are you going to do? Not watch Wonder Woman 3, not watch Aquaman 2, not watch Shazam 2, not watch Black Adam. But you watch all them, but you won't watch the Flash movie. No, like that makes no sense. If you're a DC fan, just support all of them. I'm not saying you've got to like send all these viral tweets going, yeah, the Flash movie was the greatest. And Andy Muschietti is a very good director. He's very good at what he does. So I truly believe this Flash movie will be great, although it looks more like a Batman movie currently. Guys, just support DC going forward. It realistically, everything will happen. Remember, your boy Warstu was one of the first people to go, yeah, the Zack Snyder Justice League is coming out on HBO Max 2022. Yes, I got the 2022 part wrong, but I was right. And my intel still tells me that things are happening behind the scenes. Remember, there is John Stankey, AT&T, Jason Keelar. There was a lot of other players and ballers in there that can change things. China, 250 million views. #1 digital download for the movies currently. Numbers are going up. The HBO Max numbers all of a sudden went from 1.8 to 3.7. All of a sudden over the space of 40 days. Things are happening behind the scenes, but I just dislike, guys, the Snyderverse. When you start saying, let's boycott the Flash movie because they're not restoring the Snyderverse. You don't know what they're doing. It came out in March. It's only May. So things can still happen. I remember when people would come on my videos, yeah, Warstu, you're a liar. We're not getting it. Ben Affleck's done. He's dusted. He's never, ever returning again. And then I was like, all right, honeys. All right. Then he returned, didn't he? And he's also doing the Flash movie. But is Ben Affleck going to be done after Flash movie? No, he's not. So we've covered a lot of ground in this, guys. I'm not attacking the Snyderverse. All I'm saying is, if you're a DC fan, why wouldn't you want to see Ezra Miller, the Flash, that was casted by Snyder, Ben Affleck, Batman, that was casted by Snyder? Why wouldn't you want to see him and Michael Keaton returning? Why wouldn't you want to see that? It literally makes no sense to me. I was talking to a lot of people about this last night, and they're like, yeah, I don't get why Snyder fans are not going to watch any other movie that's not in the Snyderverse. It's like, so you're telling me you're not going to watch Aquaman 2, Shazam 2, Black Adam, etc., the Batman, everything else going forward? Nah, guys, I really think you will, but I think you'll keep quiet about it. So like always, guys, the Snyderverse will be restored. Trust me, bro. Trust my source, bro. Like I said before, and I've been right before about the Godzilla vs. Kong plot leak. Like I got 15 months before, the main villains for the Marvel Avengers game, the Snyder Cut coming, Ben Affleck returning, and all this other stuff. And don't get me started with Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill Superman is returning. He is returning. It makes absolutely no sense to me why you guys think just because JJ is making a new Superman franchise that Henry Cavill's going anywhere. Nah, Henry Cavill's staying. He is staying. There will be some news coming out shortly, guys, I guess, at some point in a month or so about some stuff. But yeah, just hold on, guys. But I'm not going to keep addressing the Snyderverse. But yeah, Flash plot leak, super fake. Shazam 2, director, producer, didn't leak the ending. Don't listen to these trolls. He was joking around. Obviously, there's going to be some stinger that will tease something. That's always what happens in these movies. So like always, guys, let me know what you think about this video. Like always, please like, subscribe, and comment. Check us out on Instagram at Warstu if you want to see the face behind the voice. And also check us out on Twitter, and I'll catch you in another video very soon. Catch you later.